So we are looking at higher highs and lower lows. Higher highs HH and lower lows LL are core concepts in technical analysis that help identify market trends. So for uptrend, which is the bullish market, higher highs HH, this is a high and this is another high, that is higher high. Each peak is above the previous peak. This peak is above this peak, is above this peak, this peak is above this peak, this peak is above this peak, like this. Then for higher low, we have each pullback stops above the previous low. This is the low, this is another low, then the market comes back to take this particular low. So this is an higher, this is a higher high and this is a lower high, or higher low, sorry. Then the market continues the uptrend. So we have the interpretation. Buyers dominate, pushing prices upward. Pullbacks are shallow, showing strong buying interest. We have the downtrend, which is bearish market. Lower high, each rally fails to reach the previous peak. Lower low, each dip falls below the prior low. Interpretation: sellers dominate, pushing prices downward. Rallies are weak, indicating low buying pressure. So how traders use HH slash HL or lower high slash lower low? First of all, you need to identify the trade. A, consistent higher high slash higher low trend, up trend. Consistent lower high and lower low is equal to downtrend. Number two, you plan entries and exits. Buy after a higher low in a upward trend and sell after a lower high in a downward trend. Do you understand? So for number three, you say confirm reversals. Break in pattern, e.g. a lower high form in a upward trend signals is possible trend change. So if the market is on the upward trend and there's a lower high in the market, it forms, that simply means the signal might have changed for the market to change to a downward trend, which is also known as bearish. So gauge trends, strong volume at HH confirms bullish momentum. Weak value at LL may indicate weakened downward pressure. So what are the quick visual summary? We have the trend pattern, meaning trading tip. So for upward, we have HH plus HL. For buyers, dominate bullish momentum, buy on pullbacks. Then we have downward trend, we have the HL and LL. So sellers dominate bearish momentum, sell at rallies, which is the lower high. Then reversal signal is pattern break. Trend may be changing, adjust position accordingly.